Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his fourth consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a fourth Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish sixth in the MVP voting and reach a fourth straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play, partner. Here's 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To Xavier Worthy. Brings up 3rd down.
Six DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He's got this at the 27. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Number 42,
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
2nd and 3 now. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
From the pistol, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
41-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Complete.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
A give right side to Henry. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 26 on 2nd down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Complete to Zay Flowers. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Loop tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Remigio with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. It's Pacheco again. Escapes a defender. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
A first down carry for Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Justin Madubuike making that stop.
2 yards.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 28. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. And their offense has stayed on the field to face this 4th and 2. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
13-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Gonna keep this one and go. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Here's Mahomes now. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. It's Henry on the counter. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Andrews. A gain of 5. And a Raven 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running once more with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Henry. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
He's taken
You
down
know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A draw now. This is Henry. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
He's brought down at the 31.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Changing it up here, Jackson. They'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Complete to Derrick Henry.
6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
1st down, Ravens.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Out of the gun, Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
Second and
That's
10
it.
at the 25-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
To Zay Flowers. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. So the injury forces Henry from the backfield. And they'll lean on Justice Hill moving forward at running back. Here's Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He'll try to do it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
Matt Ariza on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Ravens, about set to begin their drive. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He'll drop this one down for Henry. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throw left side is nabbed by Bateman. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
7, Rashad Bateman. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And a Raven 1st down.
First down, ball at the 36. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Jackson keeping it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 43. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Butker on now to kick this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Henry on the option. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Here's Jackson to throw. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And a Raven first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now it's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
On the play. First down, Baltimore.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down, Ravens.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made there by Derek Noddy.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They toss right side to Henry. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And a Raven first down.
From the pistol, Henry. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Lamar out of the pistol. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option here. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Loop knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought down by the only safety picked in the 1st round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and run. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
7-yard line.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15.
It's a gain
A
of
pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
The tackle made.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 17, Chiefs 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Ali to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. The touchdown dropped this back to a 1-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Complete to Zay Flowers. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now here's Lamar. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 16
He finds him
yards.
16 yards and a new
First
set of
down,
downs.
Baltimore.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Pass.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
A 7-yard
That
pickup.
result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second and 3 now. Flowers will go in motion left. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Flowers, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And a Raven first down.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He was brought down.
Hey, not
at
a
the
bad play by
28-yard
any
line.
means, but there's
It's a
room for
pickup of
more,
3.
and they know
Brings
it.
up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. It's Henry on the counter. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Back at the 32.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Jackson gets another one into the hands of Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Flowers.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Down, Baltimore.
One of the tight ends motioning right. First down from the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to Derrick Henry.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
This is Henry on second. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, And they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And his kick is blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. That might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 28. Kelsey's got it right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Travis Kelsey.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play action, Mahomes. Right, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Lamar now from the gun. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
1st and 10 from the 41. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
He's tackled at the
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
1st and goal, they go option. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And they're free up the middle. It's a breakaway! 30! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Let's call those, Kate, some growing pains for this rookie kicker. All these kickers making the jump from college to the NFL, well, they got to adjust to a much longer kick. And you know what else they've got to adjust to? The speed and the athleticism of those defenders to block that kick. Let's call this a hard lesson learned.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here's 2nd and 7. He finds Brown right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Brown. A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
The Ravens going to the dime package on this 3rd down. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for
that play right there,
Xavier
Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Juju
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs losing by 7. All set up now for 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He breaks the tackle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs cut it to a point late in this one. Travis Kelce, the touchdown! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hill now to return it. Juke the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Deep drop this time. This one's to Andrews out right. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Trying down the middle with Henry. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Play action now with Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Second and 3 now. Blitz coming, Lamar. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point is up and through by Loop. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 23.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Kansas City.